Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel / my kitchen. So it's fall, the leaves are falling, so let's get into the apple season. So today I'll be sharing with you guys how I normally make my apple pie, or adding some amount of crumbs into it. And I'm going to also make an apple pie that is just like basically apple crumbs. So let me just share this recipe with the apple pie. So first off, I'm going to get my apples, and I love using this cutter. It's very fast, it helps me. Then I started with a knife, but I ended up using my slash or peeler. That was faster for me to like peel my apples and then cut them into the sizes of the apple cutter, and then get them into a pot. Don't mind my apples, the light is not giving, but it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead adding my white sugar, my brown sugar. I'm going to add in loads of cinnamon, and for the butter I did not go too crazy, just a little bit of butter, and then I'm going to add some amount of water and then have that in the stove to start cooking. So once we get that off the way, I'm going to get our flour, and then we're going to have in our salt, as well having our white sugar, and then we're going to add in some cinnamon powder, and then just give that a very good mix. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our butter and then some water, and then mix that all together. Like, I love using my hands, and I'm going to end up using my hands, but I'm going to start off with this electric mixer. And then I also added some milk to have a very different or unique taste. So after just getting into that crumble part, then to get it into that dough, I'm going to use my hands. So I'm going to pour everything into the chopper, and then I'm going to use my hands and just give them a very good mix and make sure the dough comes together. Don't worry, I'm having nails. It's not it's a very nice short, just simple nails, just to be a little bit bling bling and just feel the feeling, you know what I mean. I was born, in November, and my birthday is coming up. So when it's getting to my birthday, November, fall, it's always something very exciting. I love giving myself a little bit of pamper and some treats. So that's why I have my nails on, and I'm just feeling the the atmosphere. So for our dough, I'm going to have it into this mat, and make sure your table is like nicely clean. And then I'm going to like just roll it out to the edge, and just make sure you measure the pan you'll be using towards the mat, so you will know exactly how and where to like stretch out your dough. So I'm going to have it into this pan and just make sure it's seated nicely, and then we're going to go ahead and cut off the excess dough that was like hanging over. So after cutting off our excess dough, I'm going to just put like a little bit of butter on top of the dough inside the pan, and then I'm going to take my bread cutter, knife or fork or anything, and just give them a little bit of tiny bit of just holes inside of it. And then I'm going to put that at the side, and then we're going to go ahead the excess, and then we are going to go ahead and take in some amount of dough and just roll that out, so we can have our stripes that we'll be using to cross on top of our apple pie. So this is like the end. We're going to take in our pizza cutter, or you can use knife, it's fine. Just use what is like closer to you and more accessible, something that your hands are used to. It's fine. The basic thing is like just get them to like just cut them off. That is all that is, that matters. So we're going to now get in our apple pie dough in the pot, and that is like the extra dough that I'll be using to make something else. Apple pie dough, but just something different. This is like my apple. After I see the loads of cinnamon, the smell, there is just this amazing smell that cinnamon brings that I really can't get over. It's beautiful. It just make like, it helps with the mood. Like, you would just feel so nice with just the smell of cinnamon in your house, added with some sugar, then oh my god, it's heavenly. So we are going to get in our apple and put it inside of the pan with on top of your dough in your baking pan. You can wait for it to cool down, it's fine, but you can be like me, you are in a rush, then you can just go ahead and just put it just like that. It's also totally fine. Just do you, and just do what makes you comfortable and what makes you enjoy the process of cooking. So now we're going to start off by taking our straps or our stripes and just put them across of the apple pie. It doesn't have to be like, oh, beautiful, oh, it's a work of art. Just do you. That is what I love about cooking. That is what I love about the way I cook. I just cook with just that, to be comfortable in my kitchen, to be able to explore and try things that are like out of the box. I will see a recipe, I will see an idea that I love, but I'll do it, yeah, but I'll just like putting it a little bit of spin, and just be like that. I'm just like that. So after getting everything, I noticed that okay, I got too much of the stripes. I should have kept the remaining one to do like the little pie. But anyways, it's not going to waste. I'm just going to throw all of those, on top of the pie. Just crisscross, it's fine. And then listen, you can use your egg batter and just smooth it on top. I did not do that, and I'm going to regret it later, but not too much. It came out amazing, but you guys are going to see. So I went ahead and getting the crumbs and just put it. For the crumbs, you just butter, flour, cinnamon powder, and some sugar, and then just mix it so that the butter will have that effect, and then you will have your crumbs just like that. So it was after my crumbs, like I said, that I decided that okay, I'm going to go ahead and get in my butter. You see how I'm struggling? Don't be like me. Make sure you add your egg wash on top before adding your crumbs. So I did not go that way. This process was like kind of slowing me down, and I said okay, let me just pour, see if I can just pour. But I forgot that when it comes to egg, they move like it's just move like boom, just like that, and everything was, you see what I'm talking about. And I was like, okay, enough egg. Enough egg for this. It's okay, I'm going to throw this into the oven and allow it to bake. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in, of course, some brown sugar on top of your, just give it that sound that we are going to listen to at the end. So this is like the remaining batter of the dough, and then or the remaining dough, whatever. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the little bit of apple that I have inside, just to make that normal meat pie shape, but have it in apple instead. So I'm just going to go ahead and just mix it all in just like that, and then we're going to cover it up. The same process, but this one I was like, okay, use the egg before adding the crumbs, so it was fine. It was a little bit, the dough was like too small for the amount of apple that was in, but trust me, I was able to like just fix it in and make sure it's inside. That is what is important. It's inside, it was not spilling, and then it's fine. But some was giving me some headache, but it ended up coming out amazing, and I loved it. If you are making apple pie, you want to use lots of sugar, it's fine, but I have kids, so I don't use too much of sugar. So this is me getting my egg wash and just rub it on top, and then we're going to go ahead and get in our crumbs and just sprinkle it, and then add in some sugar, of course, just like that. So if you have been watching the video up to this hour, thank you so much for staying with me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you'll be updated when I upload something new, or whenever I'm going live, you'll be able to connect with me and we can talk and interact. And also I'll be going on TikTok live frequently now. I do communicate with people. I know you can send me a request and then I'll pick you up, and then we can just talk, just basically talk. It can be about anything whatsoever. It's kind of nice because in TikTok, like, with TikTok, someone can also talk without like on YouTube go live together. So catch me anywhere. I'm all over social media. The links are available in the description of this video. That's the sound I was talking about, when I have the sugar and the crumbs on top of it. It's amazing. This little bit of SAMR or something like that to just get you a little bit distracted or get you concentrated. Either one of the two. So this is me going ahead, like cutting a slice of my pie and then just showing it to you guys. Even though it does not have too much of sugar, it's fine and it tastes amazing. Thanks for watching and enjoy baking.